back. So today I want to show you some of the plants that I've been loving. I'm a little bit late for this video. I did one for January and now it's like mid-March, but I still want to do one for February, so that's this video. I'm going to show you 5 plants today that I've really loved in the month of February. So before we get into the plants, I want to quickly show you 2 things that are not plants that I've been really loving. So the first is actually this sticker that I've made. I posted about it on my Instagram, but I haven't shown you guys yet. I did a very limited run of these, and they are currently now on my Etsy store. So if you want one, I'll put the link in the description down below. I have mine on this water bottle. It's water resistant, it's not waterproof, but I've been hand washing this bottle and it looks perfectly fine. This sticker I also made, and it's been on this water bottle for over a year through washing and everything, and it looks totally brand new, and this is made from the same company, so I'm sure that it's totally fine. The stickers are about 3 inches long, so this is the size comparison to my hand, and I hand drew this. So yeah, if you like them, cop one. I'll put the link in the description down below. So the other thing that's not a plant that's my favorite for the month of February is fish fertilizer. So I just started using this fish fertilizer in February. It's a 511 NPK. This is the brand, but I've been hearing a lot about fish fertilizers on like different YouTubers channels / Facebook pages, etc. I heard about it last year, but I didn't really get a chance to look into it or use it because it was getting into winter time when I first started getting into plants, and so I wasn't fertilizing because it was winter time. So I just started and I have noticed a big difference. All of my pothos have been steadily growing throughout the winter time. None of them have really like stopped or anything, but they've been like going hard since I started fertilizing with this fish fertilizer. I've been told it doesn't smell great, but I don't think it lingers. I think it just smells bad like when you're mixing it up. So yeah, I really like it. I just mix it according to the instructions on the back in like a 1 gallon bottle. I'll make sure to link a similar one in the description down below. I got this at my local nursery, but I don't think it's available on Amazon, but I did look and there's a different one from a different brand that has the exact same NPK, so I'll link that one into the description down below for you. Okay, moving on to the plants. So the first plant you could already see here in frame, this is my Calathea orbifolia. Look at that, that's crazy. I did a video I think last month on me splitting this Calathea orbifolia. So I had this big one, and then I also have one that has like smaller leaves, and they're both doing very well. All of this browning is old. It's from December when I forgot to water my plants because I was sick, and since then it's put out this brand new leaf, and it hasn't quite hardened yet, so yeah. And then there's also a new leaf trying to unfurl right here, and then on the small one there's 2 new growth points, so there's some new leaves trying to grow on that one as well. So I'm so happy. Both of them live in my mini indoor greenhouse, which I think has helped a lot, because before, even though it was next to a humidifier, the humidifier was only set to like 65-70, and I would still see a significant drooping, versus now I don't really ever see drooping. I water it pretty much once a week, and I don't really ever let it dry out all that much. I just let the top dry out slightly, and I think it's been really happy. Plant number 2 that's a favorite for this month is a plant that I've actually had for a very long time. This is a Philodendron micans. So I just took some cuttings off of my plant. Look at that, it's so pretty. This plant also lives in my mini indoor greenhouse. I don't know if it's necessary for it to live in there, but it is in there, and I think it's been liking it. So most of the roots on here are aerial roots. just from like how high the humidity is in there. So I think it's been liking it. I feel like this is a plant that I constantly overlook, first because I got it quite a while ago, and also because it's much smaller in size than some of the other plants I have in the greenhouse, like this one, that just take up a lot of space and a lot of like eye space. So I was looking at all of the growth from my mini indoor greenhouse the other day. I did a full Instagram story on it if you're interested in that. And I just like remembered how pretty this plant is and how much I really, really love it. It's so velvety, and this one's kind of a newer leaf, so the color's a little bit lighter. It's great. So I'm hoping that some of these grow good roots so I can have another one. As a side note, this is not what this video is about, but I've been so obsessed with the Philodendron Melanochrysum X Varicosum hybrids. Oh my god, they are so beautiful. I see them on Instagram a lot, and I really, really want one. But that's not what this video is about. Okay, next plant. Guys, look at this plant. Oh, it's so pretty. This is a Peperomia pink marble. I did an unboxing video of it pretty recently. I think I'll link it in the cards and in the description down below for you. And when I first got it, there was really only like 2 pink leaves, and now there are many, many pink leaves, and they've grown a lot, and they've grown very quickly and quite large. Like, I don't think the pink leaves are much smaller than the green leaves on this plant. I can't stop staring at it. I really don't do anything special with this plant. It's kind of close-ish to my humidifier, but like not really. So the humidity level around this plant is probably like a 40-45. It is getting bright indirect light from my grow light, but other than that, I really don't do anything special. Let the top dry out a little bit before I water it, but it's a really easy to care for plant that is so rewarding because it grows so fast. I'm too scared to propagate this plant because I don't know if the pink leaves would survive without the green. So yeah, maybe if I get gutsy, I'll try propagating it sometime this month in March. We'll see how that goes. But here you go. Peperomia pink marble. So this is a Rickrack Cactus. It's quite large, and I feel like these were like super hyped last summer, and then people just stopped talking about them, but I really love mine. It finally started growing for me. So this whole one right here, this whole one goes all the way down to the base, is new, and then this one is growing off of an old branch. But look how long that is. Like, isn't that crazy? And then this, there's like a baby one right here. That's new. And then some of these are trying to grow up top. So yeah, I think these are so cool. I finally put it up into a hanging macrame thing on my east facing window, and I think it's really enjoyed that. I do water this, I would say, more often than I water other cactuses, but still like not that often, probably like once every 3 weeks or even like once a month. It probably does need to be watered a little bit more now that it's spring, but it's a really easy to care for plant in my opinion. It could probably use more light than I'm giving it, but it's still growing even though it's just getting east facing light. So I would call this a pretty happy camper. Okay, the very last plant for my February favorites is the Monstera Stanleya Albo Variegata. I hope I said that right. I'll obviously write the name in case I pronounced it wrong. But look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Ooh. So I don't know, I feel like just one day I was suddenly obsessed with this plant and I felt like I had to have it, and I got one. I bought this in a Facebook buy sell trade group. I do have an unboxing video of that on my IGTV if you're interested in watching that. It hasn't grown since I've gotten it, but it is quite new to me. I only got it in February, so I think it's fine that it hasn't grown yet. I love like the slight speckling, and I just think that the leaf shape is so unique, and I just kind of like how like shiny it is. I don't know, I was just like obsessed with this one day and now I have it. I would really love for this to put out a leaf with a half moon. That's a tall order, but we can all wish, right? But in the meantime, I really love the way this looks. It is planted in my chunky soil mixture in a clear container. I let it dry pretty much all the way before I water it, and usually when I water it with diluted fish fertilizer, and it's been happy so far. Alright, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!